What if I told you that, right now, in your very own kitchen or pantry, you might already have the power to fight back against one of the most feared diseases on earth, cancer? Not a magic pill, not a hidden pharmaceutical. I'm talking about simple, everyday foods and products that research suggests can create an environment where cancer cells struggle to grow and survive. Think about that for a moment. The very items you see every single day, maybe even the ones you've overlooked, could hold secrets that may strengthen your body's natural defenses in ways you never imagined. Now, before we go any further, I need to be crystal clear about something important. This video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional before making any decisions about your health. What I'm about to share with you is based on science, nutrition, and wellness research, but your personal health journey should always be guided by a trusted medical professional. That said, let's be real for a moment. Cancer doesn't just affect one group of people. It has touched every family, every community in some way. It's the word nobody wants to hear, the diagnosis everyone fears. And yet, there's something empowering, almost electrifying, about knowing that the daily choices you make could help your body defend itself. That the ordinary could suddenly become extraordinary once you understand its hidden potential. So I need you to lean in, pay close attention, and stay with me all the way to the end, because what you're about to discover may be the one piece of information that shifts the way you think about your health forever. Some of these everyday products are already in your fridge. Others are in your spice rack or fruit bowl. And a few may surprise you so much that you'll wonder why nobody told you about them before. Doctors don't always talk about these things, not because they're hiding the truth, but because prevention and lifestyle don't get the same spotlight as treatment. But today, we're flipping that script. Today, you'll uncover 11 everyday products that cancer truly fears. And if you stick with me until the very last one, I promise you'll never look at your kitchen or your health the same way again. Cancer. Just the word itself is heavy, isn't it? It carries fear, uncertainty, and so many unanswered questions. But here's the truth very few people talk about. While genetics and chance certainly play a role, lifestyle and diet matter more than most of us realize. In fact, the World Health Organization estimates that up to 1/3 of cancer cases could be prevented through changes in diet and lifestyle. That's staggering. 1 out of every 3 cases potentially stopped before it ever begins. Now pause for a moment and let that sink in. We spend so much time worrying about disease after it shows up, but what about before? What about the small choices we make every single day? The food we eat, the drinks we choose, the habits we build quietly in the background of our lives. Science is showing us, again and again, that these choices are not small at all. They are powerful. They shape the environment inside our bodies. They influence inflammation, immunity, and even the way our cells grow and repair themselves. Research continues to uncover something remarkable. Certain foods and natural compounds appear to make life much harder for cancer cells. They don't work like chemotherapy or radiation. This isn't about destroying cancer in an instant. Instead, think of them as creating conditions inside your body that cancer cells absolutely hate. Some foods lower inflammation. Others pack in antioxidants that protect your DNA from damage. Still others regulate hormones and blood sugar in ways that make it much harder for tumors to form or spread. Here's where it gets truly fascinating. Many of these cancer-fighting allies aren't exotic, expensive, or difficult to find. They're sitting right in your grocery store. Some of them are already in your pantry. They are simple, familiar foods, fruits, spices, oils, vegetables that you may have eaten without ever realizing their hidden power. Imagine sipping a cup of tea or adding a dash of spice to your dinner and knowing you're actively giving your body extra strength to resist one of the deadliest diseases of our time. But here's the part that should make you lean in a little closer. Doctors don't often talk about these everyday solutions. And it's not because the science isn't real, it is. It's because the medical system is built around treatment, not prevention. It's designed to step in once the diagnosis has already landed, once the disease is already present. That's why prevention, the choices you can make before cancer ever has a chance, rarely gets the spotlight it deserves. So today, we're lifting the curtain. We're stepping into the world of foods and everyday products that cancer fears. And let me tell you, some of these will surprise you. Some you may already love. Others you might not have touched in years. But every single one has been studied for its unique ability to make the body a tougher, more resilient place for cancer to grow. And here's the part that excites me the most. This isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about empowerment. It's about realizing you're not powerless in the face of cancer. Every meal, every snack, every small decision you make is another chance to build strength. Another chance to tip the scales in your favor. So get ready, because in just a moment, we're going to count down 11 everyday products that cancer truly fears. These are foods and ingredients you can start using today. Some are simple, some are delicious, and one of them, number 7, might just shock you, because chances are you already use it every single week without ever realizing its hidden power. Stay tuned. This is where the journey gets really exciting. So here we are, the moment you've been waiting for. The 11 everyday products that cancer fears the most. And remember, these aren't rare, exotic, impossible-to-find foods. These are the simple allies hiding in plain sight. You've walked past them, maybe even eaten them, without realizing that behind every bite is a quiet, powerful shield working to protect you. Let's unlock them one by one. Number 1. Turmeric. Golden, earthy, and ancient, turmeric isn't just a spice. It's medicine disguised as flavor. The compound curcumin found in turmeric has been studied for decades. Scientists have found that it can slow the growth of cancer cells, block certain tumor signals, and reduce chronic inflammation, one of cancer's favorite environments. Imagine this. Every time you sprinkle turmeric into a soup or curry, you may be coating your cells in a layer of protection. And here's the kicker. Pair it with black pepper, and its power multiplies. A tiny spice duo, standing as giants against disease. Number 2. Garlic. Sharp, pungent, impossible to ignore. Garlic doesn't just make your food delicious, it makes your body stronger. Studies suggest compounds in garlic, like allicin, may disrupt cancer cell growth and even trigger apoptosis, nature's way of telling damaged cells, it's time to shut down. Cultures around the world have used garlic for centuries, not just as food, but as medicine. And now science confirms what tradition has always whispered. Garlic is one of cancer's fiercest enemies. So the next time you crush a clove, remember, you're not just seasoning dinner, you're strengthening your defenses. Number 3. Green tea. Gentle, soothing, yet incredibly powerful. Green tea is packed with catechins, natural antioxidants that researchers believe can slow tumor growth and cut off the blood supply cancer cells need to thrive. Imagine sipping a warm cup of tea, unaware that inside it are compounds quietly patrolling your body, repairing DNA, reducing oxidative stress, and keeping cells balanced. One study after another points to green tea as a daily ritual with extraordinary benefits. Simple, ancient, and far more powerful than it looks. Many hook, and trust me, if green tea impresses you, just wait until you hear about number 7. It's something you've probably used this week without realizing its hidden power. Number 4. Berries. Sweet, colorful, irresistible. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, tiny but mighty. Berries are loaded with anthocyanins and antioxidants that protect cells from DNA damage, one of the earliest sparks of cancer formation. Studies have shown that berry extracts can slow cancer cell growth in lab settings. But here's the best part. You don't need extracts. You just need a handful. Each bite delivers compounds that reduce inflammation, strengthen your immune response, and keep your cells resilient. Small fruits, enormous benefits. Number 5. Olive oil. Liquid gold. Central to the Mediterranean diet, olive oil has been linked to lower cancer rates for decades. Rich in polyphenol and healthy fats, it helps combat oxidative stress and support cell health. Researchers believe olive oil may interfere with pathways cancer cells use to spread. Just think about it. Drizzling olive oil over a salad or cooking with it instead of processed oils may be one of the simplest tastiest ways to tip the odds in your favor. It's not just food. It's protection disguised as flavor. Number 6. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. These vegetables may not be everyone's favorite, but cancer absolutely hates them. Why? Because they contain sulforaphane and indole 3, carbinol, compounds shown to neutralize carcinogens and even help repair damaged DNA. Imagine them as tiny detox warriors, sweeping through your system and clearing out the mess that cancer thrives on. Every crunchy bite of broccoli isn't just fuel. It's a shield, a natural defense system delivered straight from the earth. Many hook, but as powerful as broccoli and kale are, nothing will surprise you more than number 7. It's so common, so ordinary, that you probably have in your home right now. And yet, its cancer-fighting potential will blow your mind. Number 7. Tomatoes. Yes, tomatoes. Bright, juicy, and familiar. The secret lies in lycopene, a pigment that gives tomatoes their red color. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant that researchers believe may reduce the risk of prostate cancer and protect against cell mutations. What's fascinating is that cooking tomatoes, like in sauces or soups, actually makes lycopene more bioavailable. So that bowl of tomato soup or pasta sauce you love, it might be doing far more for you than just satisfying your appetite. Ordinary food, extraordinary protection. Number 8. Mushrooms. Mysterious, earthy, ancient. Mushrooms have been used in traditional medicine for centuries, especially in Asia. Modern science now confirms that certain mushrooms, like shiitake, maitake, and reishi, contain beta-glucans and other compounds that stimulate the immune system and may suppress tumor growth. Picture mushrooms as nature's immune trainers, strengthening your body's ability to recognize and fight back against abnormal cells. Delicious in a stir-fry, life-changing in your body. Number 9. Flax seeds. Tiny seeds. Massive impact. Flax seeds are one of the richest plant sources of lignans, compounds with antioxidant and estrogen-regulating properties. Studies suggest flax may lower the risk of breast cancer and improve overall cellular health. And here's a simple tip: grind them before eating. Whole flax seeds often pass right through the body, but ground flax delivers their full nutritional punch. Add them to smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt, and you're feeding your body cancer-fighting fuel in every spoonful. Number 10. Dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collards. Dark leafy greens are nutritional powerhouses. Packed with fiber, folate, and carotenoids, they help neutralize free radicals and protect DNA. These greens don't just fight cancer risk. They strengthen bones, boost circulation, and supercharge your energy. Every vibrant green leaf is like a miniature pharmacy, dispensing protective compounds with every bite. And when you think about it, isn't it remarkable that something so simple, so available, could hold such life-altering power? Number 11. Citrus fruits. Oranges, lemons, grapefruits, limes. Citrus fruits are loaded with vitamin C, flavonoids, and antioxidants that may reduce inflammation and strengthen immunity. Some studies suggest compounds in citrus can help block cancer-causing substances and protect DNA. But here's the twist: it's not just the juice. The peel and zest hold powerful oils and bioflavonoids, often overlooked but packed with protective compounds. So the next time you enjoy citrus, remember, it's not just refreshing. It's reinforcing your body's defenses at the cellular level. And there you have it, 11 everyday products that cancer truly fears. Simple, accessible, backed by science, and more powerful than most people ever realize. Many hook for Section 4 transition, but don't go anywhere yet. Because knowing these foods is one thing. Understanding how to use them effectively is another. And in just a moment, I'll show you how to weave them into your daily routine, so their benefits don't just sound good. They actually transform your health. So let's pause for a moment and take this all in. We've just uncovered 11 everyday heroes hiding in plain sight: turmeric, garlic, green tea, berries, olive oil, cruciferous vegetables, tomatoes, mushrooms, flax seeds, dark leafy greens, and citrus fruits. At first glance, they may look ordinary. Just spices, drinks, vegetables, and fruits you've walked past 1,000 times. But now you know better. Now you know that each of these is more than food. They're weapons. Weapons against one of the deadliest enemies humanity has ever faced. Think about it. Turmeric coating your cells with protective compounds. Garlic literally forcing dangerous cells to self-destruct. Green tea washing through your system with antioxidants like a river of repair. Berries shielding your DNA from damage. Olive oil defending your very cell walls. Broccoli and kale detoxifying your body like a cleanup crew. Tomatoes quietly arming you with lycopene. Mushrooms strengthening your immune army. Flax seeds regulating hormones. Leafy greens flooding you with carotenoids. Citrus fruits powering you with vitamin C and flavonoids. Each one, in its own way, standing guard for your health. And here's the most important part. You don't need a laboratory, a prescription, or a bank-breaking supplement to access these. They're in your grocery store, your pantry, maybe even your fridge right now. The power isn't locked away in something expensive or complicated. It's in the everyday. It's in the ordinary. And that is what makes it extraordinary. Doctors don't always emphasize this because their focus is often on treatment, on what to do after disease has already arrived. But prevention? That's in your hands. And it doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to chase down exotic powders or miracle pills marketed with flashy labels. You don't need a $100 bottle of capsules. What you need are smart, consistent, everyday choices. Let's make this crystal clear. No single food prevents cancer. That's the truth. Cancer is complex, influenced by genetics, environment, stress, lifestyle, and countless factors. But here's what's equally true. When you combine these foods, when you build them into your life, day by day, meal by meal, you create a terrain where cancer has a much harder time thriving. You shift the balance. You strengthen your body's defenses. You tip the scales in your favor. Imagine your daily meals not just as calories, but as armor. Breakfast could be a smoothie with berries and flax seeds. Lunch, a salad drizzled with olive oil and topped with dark leafy greens. Dinner, a warm bowl of tomato-rich soup with a side of garlic-roasted vegetables. A calming cup of green tea in the evening, a squeeze of citrus in your water. Simple, approachable, delicious, and quietly, powerfully protective. And here's the suspense I want you to sit with. Right now, as you're listening, your body is changing. Every cell in your body is affected by what you feed it. Every bite you take, every sip you choose, it's not neutral. It's either working for you or against you. And the knowledge you now hold in your hands is the difference between passively living and actively defending your future. This isn't about fear, it's about power. The power to look at your plate and realize, I'm not just eating, I'm preventing, I'm protecting. I'm giving my body the tools it needs to fight back. That mindset shift alone could change your life forever. So as you walk away from this video, don't think of these 11 foods as a list you'll forget tomorrow. Think of them as allies. Think of them as part of your team. And remember, every small, consistent choice you make is an investment in your future self. And now, as we bring this all together, there's one last step. Because knowledge is powerful, but it only matters if you act on it. Stay with me for the final section, where I'll show you exactly how to take this information and turn it into daily habits that don't just sound life-changing. They actually are. You now know 11 everyday products that cancer truly fears. 11 powerful tools that aren't locked away in some expensive pill or hidden behind a pharmacy counter, but sitting right there in your home, in your fridge, or in your pantry. Think about that for a moment. Your body's natural defense system can be strengthened with the choices you make every single day. That is not just information, that's empowerment. But let me be clear, this isn't the end of your journey. It's only the beginning. What you've learned today is a foundation, a roadmap. These foods, these simple products, they don't just nourish your body. They create an environment where disease struggles to thrive. And when you start putting them together consistently, when you make them a part of your everyday rhythm, you're not just eating, you're building a shield, one meal at a time. Now, I know how overwhelming health information can feel. Maybe you've heard bits and pieces before. Maybe you've even tried a diet or supplement that left you discouraged. But I want you to pause and really let this sink in. You don't need miracle pills or secret formulas. You need wisdom. You need truth. And you need small, consistent choices that compound into life-changing results. That's what we're doing here. That's why this channel exists. So ask yourself, what's one change you can start today? Maybe it's adding a pinch of turmeric to your meals. Maybe it's swapping soda for green tea. Maybe it's simply choosing fresh vegetables instead of processed snacks. Whatever it is, let today be the day you move forward with confidence because you now hold knowledge that most people never get to hear. And knowledge, when acted upon, becomes power. If this video opened your eyes, if it gave you even a single spark of hope or clarity, then I invite you to support this mission. Hit that like button so more people can discover these life-saving truths. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss the next breakthrough, the next strategy, the next hidden secret that could protect you and the people you love. Together, we are building a community, a family of people who refuse to settle for half-truths, who won't be left in the dark, and who are ready to take control of their health journey one step at a time. Every like, every share, every subscription helps spread these messages to someone out there who desperately needs it, someone who might feel hopeless, someone who might be searching for answers right now. You could be the reason they find it. So take this seriously. You now know 11 everyday products that cancer fears the most. Don't just let it sit in your mind. Put into action. And join me here, because this is only the beginning. Together, we'll keep uncovering the secrets that science reveals and that too often go unspoken. Secrets that can help you live stronger, healthier, and longer. The fight for your health is worth it, and you are not fighting it alone.